1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Police station.
Five.
Police station. You're walking around it.
Right, you've been searched, mate. Section 1 of pace.
Why?
Alright, any powered articles or weapons. KM police return on basis place routine.
One apiece.
Tipton Police Station. Okay.
One apiece.
So your behaviour, looking into the building and looking around the building line.
You wouldn't take your hands out your pockets.
Won't take your hands out your pockets, I'm going to search you.
Well, he didn't take his hands out of his
And at the end
pocket.
of the conclusion of the search, you are entitled to a copy of the stop search form, alright?
Welcome back to Operation Audit, the channel dedicated to exposing police misconduct and promoting accountability wherever public officials overstep their authority. Today's footage comes from Auditing Britain, and you'll find a link to their channel in the description below. In this case, an auditor is filming from outside Tipton Police Station in the West Midlands when the situation quickly escalates. Before long, he finds himself handcuffed at the roadside and subjected to a search under Section 1 of PACE, despite the encounter beginning with him simply standing in the area and recording the building. Throughout the confrontation, the auditor remains firm and chooses not to provide his name or explain his reasons for being there. Rather than filling the silence, he allows the officers to set out the basis for their actions while he maintains his position. Let's take a look at exactly how this encounter unfolds.
Speak English? I don't know if you're English or not.
English.
You're English. Where are you from? Do you
Hello?
need the police?
Hello. Do you
Yeah.
speak English?
English?
Yes, do you speak English?
So this is a police station, yeah?
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Why are you walking around a police station? What are you doing? Huh?
Nothing.
Why are you walking around a police station?
Just do me a favour. Just take your hands out. I want to make sure you got nothing in your hands.
Take your hands out of your pockets. Huh? What are you doing, mate?
Nothing.
Huh? Are you going to talk to me and take your glasses off?
Why?
Because I can't see your eyes. I'm trying to have a conversation with you.
Oh,
What are you doing?
why are you? Oh.
Do you understand that what you're doing is strange behaviour?
What have I done?
So this is a police station, and you're wandering around the cars looking in the windows?
Why?
Yeah, that's what we're asking. Why are you doing that?
What's your name, mate?
The first explanation we hear is that the auditor was watching the vehicles outside the station. Almost immediately, another justification is introduced, with the officer focusing on the fact that he has not removed his hands from his pockets. Keep track of each explanation as this encounter develops, because by the end, the stated basis for the search will have shifted 7 different times, with the final explanation directly undermining the earlier ones. It is also important to notice what has not happened at this stage. The officer has not identified a specific legal power being used, and there has been no clear announcement that a search is taking place. At this point, the instruction to remove his hands is therefore presented as a request rather than an identified legal requirement, meaning the auditor is able to decline it.
What's your name? What's your name?
Why
I'm
are you
asking you
looking
a
all...
question.
What's the matter with you?
Why?
What's the matter with you?
He's
Why-
just walked
why
up-
shouting?
He's just walked up and down here.
Walking around the front in the barrier, but he's a bit standoffish.
Looking round this. I've been round our cars here, and now you won't talk to us.
So start speaking, please,
Start
sir.
speaking, please, because I need a reason for why you're here. What's your name, please, sir? What's your name?
He only walks along the building line on the other side of them 2 cars and up to the door.
You see him look around the corner. And he's been up and down here. And see, now he won't talk to us. What you do? Walks off when he saw us, looking up and down here by the door.
If you just listen, if you're just wandering around and you're wondering what it is, that's
Why take
fine.
his hands out of his pocket?
But you've got to talk to us and you've got to tell us that. Yeah. If you're walking around the police station, which is suspicious, and then you don't want to talk to us,
Why are you so shocked?
then it makes it
Why are
worse.
you so shocked?
Because 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5.
This is a police station.
Fine.
It's a police station, and you're on.
And you're
on
walking
our
around
property.
it.
All
I
right.
don't know why you're walking around the police station for. If no one's answering from the front desk.
No, he's not. He's not. He's just wandering around.
Yeah.
So why are you wandering round?
I came,
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then you came round.
looked there,
Yeah.
walked here,
Yeah.
then I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your name, please?
5 police.
Yeah.
Why?
What's your name?
The explanation now appears to be that the auditor cannot simply enter police property and look around. If a particular part of the site is genuinely off limits to members of the public, the straightforward approach would be to explain the restriction and make the boundary clear. Instead, we have several officers dealing with one individual while repeatedly asking for his name, apparently over what began as him looking around and recording. At this stage, the number of officers involved raises a reasonable question about whether the response is proportionate to what is actually happening. Rather than simply explaining the access rules or establishing what authority is being relied upon, the encounter continues to escalate, making the situation appear increasingly disproportionate.
Because you're on police property. You can't just walk onto police property and have a look.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Look, watch.
Yeah, I can see that, mate, yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah. Nobody's saying that you can't. All we're asking is who you are.
He said I can't walk into police property.
So what are you doing?
Going past the
Did you see me going past the barrier?
Oh, you can speak a bit better English now.
I never said I don't speak English.
Come back over, mate, come back over.
I don't want to come back out.
So are you doing this just to try and test our response?
I just came for no. What's the problem?
Yeah, so if you're just being nosy, then just say you're just being nosy.
That's it.
I don't need to say nothing. What are you guys crazy or something?
Well, you need to
You're all
appreciate
acting crazy, mate.
How am I acting crazy?
You are.
I just walked. I looked into the gate. Literally looked.
Why?
Because I got eyes, my friend.
Why are you doing that?
Because I've got eyes. I can look.
This is some sort of auditor thing, this is.
You guys are just weirdos. What are you looking at?
You.
Why?
Because I am, mate.
Why?
Because I am. Because I'm suspicious of why you're...
So you can look and I can't look?
Yeah, I'm not saying you can't look at me.
Take your hands out of your pocket. Can you take your hands out of your pockets, man?
Right. I think you're going to be searched, mate, so I'm not too happy. I'm not too happy with what's in your rucksack at the moment. All right. Hands out your pockets, please. All right. You're being searched, mate. Section 1 of PACE.
Why?
All right. Any prohibited articles or weapons. Okay, I'm police return. I'm based at this police station here.
One apiece.
Tipton Police Station. Okay.
One
Because
apiece.
of your behaviour, looking into the building and looking round the building line.
You wouldn't take your hands out your pockets
Won't
as
take
well.
hands out your pockets, so I'm going to search you.
Well, he didn't take his hands out of his
And at the end of
pocket.
the conclusion of the search, you are entitled to a copy of the stop search form, alright?
So one apiece.
Happy with that, yeah?
I'm not happy with that at all.
I'll give you the explanation why.
This is the point where the encounter begins to look increasingly focused on control rather than necessity. An officer tells the auditor to remove his hands from his pockets, but instead of complying, the auditor responds by asking the officer to do the same. The reaction is immediate, with the situation moving toward a search. Remember, there are already 5 officers present dealing with one person, yet the exchange continues to escalate after the auditor challenges the instruction. What started as a relatively simple interaction is now developing into a much more serious confrontation. The question at this stage is whether each step is genuinely required for a lawful and proportionate police response, or whether the officer is becoming more concerned with asserting authority over the situation.
Why do you put the cuffs on?
Because I don't trust what's in your
wouldn't
pockets.
take your
I
hands out
don't know
your
what's in.
pockets,
I
What, you don't want to take your hands out of your pocket?
don't know what's in your rucksack.
What's in my rucksack? Why are you taking my hat off?
So I need to look and read it.
You guys are idiots, man. I literally just arrived, man.
Yeah, through.
Yeah,
it's,
mate, yeah.
yeah, it's for the phone. For the camera.
What's that?
He probably is recording.
Who says I'm recording? Are you guys recording?
I'm recording,
yeah,
yes, I'm recording.
Good, good.
Yeah.
You have to record.
My body camera's been on since I first came.
Well, you should have told me, maybe,
Should have told you what?
that you was recording. Hey guys, are you like crazy or something? I literally just arrived. I came here, that's it. Are you doing this? Why?
You just spoken to the officer.
I don't need to speak.
And explain. Calm down.
I don't have to speak.
Calm down.
I don't have to though.
So you're recording us on the camera in the glasses, yeah?
Ah, you noticed the camera now. Well done.
That line of reasoning becomes difficult to sustain once the legal basis is examined. Simply refusing to speak with an officer does not, by itself, create a general legal obligation to answer their questions. The point recognized in Rice v. Connolly is that a person is ordinarily entitled to remain silent and decline to assist police questioning unless a specific legal duty applies. In other words, choosing not to engage does not automatically mean someone is required to cooperate. If an officer decides to take the situation further because a person will not answer questions, the important issue is what specific legal authority allows that escalation. Without identifying that power, placing responsibility for the confrontation on the person who chose not to speak risks overlooking the more important question of whether the police action itself had a lawful basis.
You took your time. You took your time, didn't you? Baldies. A lot of baldies around here.
No need to be.
Yes, there is a need. I am in cuffs. Searching me for no reason. Of course there is a need. There is a need to call you a baldy.
My grounds for the search.
And you are a baldy. I
problem.
didn't say anything
Not a problem.
false, apart from this guy. You look like someone.
I look like somebody.
Yeah, you remind me of someone.
Yeah, I do. My name's PC Simon again.
PC who?
20112. That's who I am.
Yeah, PC imbecile more like. Have you found anything? Baldy boy? Gee, what is the matter with you lot? What is wrong with you lot? Hang on, why are you doing this?
I'm searching you.
Why?
My place.
One in
Because of
pace.
your behaviour, your suspicious behaviour.
Alright.
Okay.
You seem to forget a lot of things.
I don't forget anything.
Oh, yes, you have. You have. Yeah, I want to remind you. I usually remind the idiots like, oi, don't touch me there. Easy, man. That's my private part. Who's the detaining officer? You. Have you found anything?
That's good.
That's good.
thing.
Am I still being detained?
At the moment, so put this stuff back in your bag.
Am I still being detained though?
Take the handcuffs off and then you talk to you, stop and search.
Am I still being detained? Am I still being detained?
You want to give us your details, sir?
Yeah, sure. Just wait till he finishes with this. I'll give you my details. I'm still being detained. Why are you putting stuff in there?
It's your stuff.
My phone's right in the bag to start with. Oh, you put them in my pocket. All right, all right.
Sorry, your kids.
As the search reaches its conclusion, the auditor repeatedly asks a straightforward question: is he still being detained? Yet instead of receiving a clear response, his questions appear to go unanswered. At this stage, the encounter raises further concerns about communication and accountability. Knowing whether someone remains detained is a basic question when their freedom of movement may still be restricted, so a clear explanation would help establish what is happening and why. After the repeated changes in justification and the escalation we've already witnessed, the lack of a direct answer only adds to the uncertainty. Rather than simply explaining the situation and making the officer's position clear, the encounter continues with the apparent emphasis on maintaining control instead of providing a straightforward explanation.
Right, you're entitled to stop in the stop search.
Still being detained? Am I still being detained?
I'm trying to speak to you, but you're not answering. You're entitled to stop in the stop search form.
Am I?
A copy of the stop search form.
Am I still being detained though?
For the purposes of the stop search form, of which I have to give you a copy.
Am I still being detained? Well, can you just answer the
I have to
question?
give you a copy.
Am I still being detained? Well, can you just answer the question?
You can go,
Right.
but I just need you to. If you don't need the stop search form.
Details, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna need my search record, please.
What's your name?
There's that, man.
My name is I'm gonna need my stop search. That's my name.
Your name is I'm going to need my stop.
Yes, that's it.
You're going to give me a real name, sir, or not?
No.
Okay.
You're gonna give me my stop search.
I can't give you a stop search without your details.
Yes, you can.
I can't.
Oh, yes, you can. You're not gonna give me a stop search?
No, because
I mean, it's up to you. You don't have to give me a stop search, but you know what's gonna happen. You know.
This is where the officer's position is challenged by the guidance governing stop and search procedures. Under Pace Code A, a person who has been searched is not generally required to provide their name, address, or date of birth simply in order to receive the record of that search. The key issue is that the search record relates to the encounter that has already taken place, rather than being something that should depend on the individual agreeing to provide personal details. So if the officer is suggesting that the record cannot be supplied unless those details are given, that position appears inconsistent with the guidance being relied upon. The auditor is therefore questioning whether officers are correctly explaining both the person's rights and the procedure they are required to follow. After carrying out the search, the officer is then unwilling to go back over the grounds that were supposedly relied upon to justify it. That raises an important accountability issue. When police use a power that restricts a member of the public, there should be a clear explanation of what led to that decision and what legal basis was being relied upon. If those grounds cannot or will not be clearly repeated once the search is finished, it naturally leaves questions about how well the decision can be justified. Transparency matters, particularly when coercive powers are involved, because the public should be able to understand why an officer took that action. In this encounter, the lack of a clear explanation only adds to the concerns already raised about the way the search was handled.
You're not listening to. You're not being reasonable.
No.
In order,
You can give me a stop search without me giving you details. Yeah, of course you're just gonna do that.
What do you mean, of course? Why are you shouting?
Why am I searching? Because I just got searched.
Yeah.
I was put in cuffs and got searched just for walking past, looking at a police station. That's what.
Acting really suspicious.
What did I do that was suspicious? What did I do that was suspicious? Other than I didn't want to speak to these idiots. What did I do that's suspicious?
What you've got to remember is,
What did I do that was suspicious?
the suspiciousness might not be in the initial act. It's more in your behaviour afterwards when you reapproach her.
I don't want to speak to you, my friend.
But you didn't say that.
I didn't have to say anything. Do I have to say anything?
That's your right.
I arrived.
That's it.
I looked at the gate and I walked past. That's all I did.
But by being confrontational
I wasn't confrontational.
and dismissive,
I didn't want to talk to you. I don't have to talk to you. Do I have to talk to
you
you?
didn't say that though. You don't have to do it. You don't have to stay here now. You've been told you can leave.
Yeah, I want my stop
You
search.
want this argument.
I want my stop
That's
search.
what you came here for.
No. Do I want this argument? I look for tyrants like you guys all the time. Yes.
You want this
No. I
confrontation.
look for the kind of tyrants like
You want to
you.
waste our time.
I want to waste your time.
Yeah.
No. You
Because
wasted
that's
your
what
own
you come
time.
here for.
You wasted your own time.
So what have you achieved today?
What have I
What
achieved?
have you
What have
achieved?
you achieved? What have you achieved?
Well,
What have you achieved other than infringing on my
I could have
rights?
been halfway to my patrol area by now.
Other than infringing on my rights, what did you achieve? What did you achieve?
Nobody's infringed on your rights.
Nothing. You just flexing
Your
your
right to
powers.
liberty was removed partially for the purpose of a stop search,
Do you want to-
and now it's been given back to you.
Do you want to tell me
Say that again.
I said your right to liberty was removed.
You
partially
had
for
no
the stop
right
search,
to
and now it's
search
been
me.
given back to you.
But you had no right to search me.
Would you like to
Yeah.
put down your ethnicity on there? Tell
My
me your-
ethnicity?
Yeah.
As guardian.
So again, sorry.
I'm as guardian.
Oh, no. Okay. That's right.
Yeah? So that's what you did. You infringed on my rights for no reason other than
Well, you think
your
no.
paranoia and flexing your powers.
You
That's
think
it.
it's for no reason.
Of course it's no reason. Okay, I can look at a police station.
Do you want to give me your details, sir, or not?
Can I not look at a police station? Are you guys crazy or something?
Nobody said you can't.
Just because I didn't want to tell you why did I look.
Came out and asked what you were doing.
Okay, I don't have to answer to
We
you.
have to make sure that you haven't got any malicious intent towards the vehicles, the building, and the people with
So
them.
anybody that comes here, that's what happens to them unless they tell you what we're doing?
The front office is not open.
Sorry?
Yeah.
What's-
That front office is not open.
It's not what?
So that front office is closed. Yeah. So that's not a public police station that's open to the public.
Do I have the right to stand here? Yes or no?
Yeah, you can stand there.
All right then.
Stand where you want.
So why was I searched under section 1 of PACE?
That's for that officer to decide. But when I and my colleague came out, all we asked you. is
Why
what
didn't
were
you stop
doing
him from doing this?
there. Yeah.
Why did you? If you think he was wrong, which I think you probably...
If you'd have said straight away, I'm looking around, I've got the right to be here, and you'd have had a conversation with us, we might not have ended in the stop search, who knows?
But I don't have to. That's the point.
That's your choice, yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't mean you can use section 1 of PACE on me.
I haven't.
He did.
That's that down to
Yeah,
that
I'll
officer's
explain
choice.
my grounds, and I'm more than happy with my grounds.
So what's your grounds, my friend? You weren't even here. You weren't even here.
I've told you the grounds. I'm not going
Can you repeat them?
No,
Well, you're going to write them on your stupid form.
I'm not going to write them on
Oh, you're not going to write them on the form.
You'll be able to get a copy of that, won't you?
You're going to write them grounds on the form. This guy's an idiot, man. He's a clear idiot. Look at him.
Well, you don't need to be abusive about
I
it.
do need to be abusive when I get put in cuffs. Do you understand? That's the reason I am a little bit abusive. And it's not
That's the
abuse.
reason that you've come here today.
I just called him a baldy and an idiot. And anybody will agree with me. Anyone, apart from you guys, of course. Because you didn't stop him from infringing my
Your
rights.
ultimate goal, wasn't it?
The ultimate goal.
That's your ultimate goal. Is
Well, yeah, basically I go around and I search for the police abuse powers. I found it. Yes, I found my goal. Well done.
right.
Okay, and your point is?
I don't know why you're getting so angry about it.
Because I
thought
was
you'd be
put
happy.
in cuffs. Because first of all, I was put in cuffs and you're being sarcastic with me. I can be sarcastic all day long.
Well,
Okay?
We're off in
I found my goal. Yay! Happy?
Where you thought
Did
was
it,
gonna
did
be
it
happening?
change anything? Hmm?
Well, it's not going to change anything, is it? 'Cause
Obviously
you're
not.
still going to attend different police stations, and you're still going to be able
Yeah.
to optimistic.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do.
Yeah.
That's what I do. As soon as you come, you look around the police station, you get jumped on. That is not normal. You guys are not normal. It's not us or me. You guys are not normal. I just came to look. I have the right to look. Do you understand? I have the right to show a police station to people. That's what I do. I can send what I like.
You need to stand by cars. You don't need to go around the rear. When you
I didn't go to the rear. The first thing I did is reading that sign that says, don't go to the rear. I didn't go to the rear.
So these officers have approached you, and you can just explain apologies, didn't realise, and then I'm going the wrong way. Simple.
Look, if I did the same thing anywhere else, nothing will happen. Anywhere else.
What you've got to do is correspond with the officers.
I don't have to.
If you don't, this is what happens.
If you don't, your rights get infringed on. Okay, thank you.
We're not getting infringed on.
Right.
We come and approach you to find out what is your intention.
That's fine. You've approached me, but then again, I was put in cuffs.
And you refuse to correspond with the officers.
Because I don't have to.
You then stepped over again and then created more issues.
Because
The
one of
officer
you, I can't remember.
thought in their wisdom, and correct wisdom, to speak to you and conduct that search, as explained.
Fine.
And if you wish to have the copy of that stop search,
I
you
want
can
that
send
copy.
Any police station of your choice.
Yeah.
And request that copy. If
Right.
not, at the end of it, when it's done, they'll show you a barcode and they'll give you a unique reference
Yeah.
number of your stop search.
I'm aware of all
Okay.
that. I'm aware of all that. The reason I stepped in here, because I can't remember
The
which.
reason why you stepped in
Hey,
there
not let me
is
talk.
Because you wanted to antagonise the officer.
No,
around you.
because
Because you were standing there.
one of you said I shouldn't be in police ground. I showed him that I can be on police grounds.
This is why you
I can be on police. Oh my God! I can be on police ground if I wanted to because it's open.
It's entirely up to you. Yes, correct. You can walk through there. You can
Yes,
walk through there. but
if
when
an
you start
area is
walking around
restricted,
police-
then I
Why
won't.
you
If it's
walking
not,
around
I
police
will.
vehicles and around staff vehicles, then we have a concern. Okay?
Well, I don't care if you're concerned.
Well, we should be, because unfortunately people out there like to interfere with vehicles, like to break into vehicles. How do we know that you weren't? And
So
you
you're
can
only
say,
concerned
"I'm not
about your
guilty,"
vehicles. You don't care about other
we have
people's
reasonable
vehicles.
suspicion that you may be acting in a unnatural way.
And what's your reasonable suspicion?
Hey, you may have been, what, trying to break into a vehicle? Interfere with a vehicle?
Hostile reconnaissance, but you used section 1. You didn't use section 43.
I said it could have been. I didn't say
It could have been. So why did you use section 1 then?
I didn't.
You
officer
didn't.
chose to
Why
use
did he then?
You need to speak to the officer.
So there could be so many other
It
things.
could be. You're right,
Yes.
it could be quite legitimate. It could be quite an innocent thing. You have not interacted with us. You've refused.
Because I don't have to, my friend.
Well, from a police's point of view, you've got to understand that you going by the barrier,
Yeah.
looking around people's vehicles.
Yeah.
From a police's point of view, that could be classed as
Us.
what's your intention. So that's why we have to interact with you. We don't know what you've got in your bag. You could have weapons or all
Look,
sorts,
this guy just looked. Look. And he's got a bag. Look, behind you. Look. He's got a bag just like mine.
He's like a normal member of the public, like yourself.
But he just
Trying
looked.
to walk
I
past.
swear I saw him looking.
Yes, but he's
Anyone
not
can
walking around police premises, is he?
I just arrived. I literally
And
just
You've
arrived.
asked him why, and I've explained.
But he just walked past as well.
And he gave
So
you-
why don't you jump on him then?
Because he's not gone into police premises, has he?
But what's wrong with going into police premises? There's nothing wrong with that. Yes, I do want a copy of stop search. There is nothing wrong for me to walk in here. Do you understand that? What's that?
Stop you, stop, so you have to take a picture of it.
What do you mean? Picture of?
The
What's
reference
that?
code.
Hang on. Where's the reference? Hang on.
All of it.
Right,
Thank you.
Okay, thanks very much for your time, sir.
You are idiots. Seriously.
What happened outside Tipton Police Station reflects a wider issue that can arise when police encounters escalate without a clearly explained basis. During this incident, the auditor's decision not to answer questions was treated as part of the concern. He was handcuffed despite appearing not to resist. And there was also a dispute over access to the search record. Across the encounter, 7 different explanations were given for why the search was taking place, with the final explanation being that people who come to the location are dealt with in the same way. The key question, however, is whether there was genuine, specific suspicion that the auditor had a particular item that could lawfully justify the search. This is not about encouraging confrontation with police. It is about understanding the limits of police powers, expecting clear explanations, and holding public authorities to proper standards when those powers are used. If you found this breakdown useful, subscribe to Operation Audit for more coverage of police accountability, UK law, public rights, and real-world encounters. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.